Enough messing around. Hello everybody and welcome. I am Ethelred Flametail. I'll turn that down and everything looks like it's going to be okay. So, we are again playing Elite Dangerous. So, I'm still new to this game. I'm still working out since it ends, but I am learning. I skipped the tutorial because where we're going there's no tutorial. I'm growing a mustache. You might think it's silly, but oh well. And I need to unplug the controller. In fact, I might actually plug this part back into the console. There. Yes. Should we do this silly thing about waiting 5 minutes, or should we just pop into it? It's time to boldly go where no... to boldly go where no one has gone before. I might even see Q. Can't connect. Did you see that? It's like it doesn't want me back. You're too new to this game. We can't have you back. Oh, hello friend. I should have really told them that I was doing a live stream. If that greyish blob that just came up, yeah, that was one of my furry friends. Start. Solo. Because I still need to work out the odds and ends. And it's best to only play multiplayer once my ship is equipped with all the guns, all the deflector shields, all the modernisation, all the slaves. Okay, so I think I'm just drifting into space at the moment. I'll just see what's going on here. Oh, look, my what happened to there? Oh shoot. Q, is that you? Everything seems to be normal. Nothing is appearing on my stuff. Just look up there. Oh, that is so cool. What? Ow. If I just... Oh, it's just like I'm staring at it if I just put the control. Oh, wow. Ah, there's that planet I saw. We'll go towards it. Don't really want to use too much. I think 100. 100 will do it. Yeah, 100. So, we will be going to the... I thought I said 100. Fine. Oh, this is just so cool. there's something right above me at the moment. Okay, what is above me? You don't fire at me, I don't fire at you. No questions asked. I won't fire at him until I get some big guns. Is that planet getting bigger, or won't the game just let me go to the planet? Like, I want to see what this planet is. I don't care whether I die, just as long as I can see this planet. Am I doing anything wrong, guys? Am I not supposed to go to this planet? Let me just look around. Oh, that is so cool. It's like the flight of the navigator. Let me just see the training. Pilot. Federal locate. Ship branch. LHT system. Necrosity. Am I doing something wrong? Can I want to get to that planet? That planet is taunting me. I know I'm running away from the... Oh shoot, spiraling out of control. Okay, so that's what that does. Okay, so L2, I get my guns out. Ooh. So how do I get them out? Okay, fine, we'll go around the other place. Before I go. Am I making any progress in coming to you? Is this the local branch? Okay. Why is it so hard to go to one place to another? And I also don't know whether I'm making any progress or not. Sorry mate, I don't know how to take my guns off. How do I would. How do I stop my engines? Galaxy map, system map.
Investor sets sights on Supertech. Billionaire investor Lexi October has announced plans to save technology company Supertech from bankruptcy. Although Supertech's talk design proved to be impractical, I feel that a company with such imagination and expertise deserves another chance to succeed. So I have decided to fund a commodity drive to get Supertech back on its feet. I have invited the People's Racapula Progressive Party to organize shipments of computer components, auto fabricators and hardware diagnostic sensors, which will enable Supertech to resume its innovative work. Deliveries should be made to Stone Enterprise, in the Racapula system. To protect traders, the People's Racapula Progressive Party has placed a kill order on all wanted ships in the system. The initiative begins on the 31st of January 3305 and will run for 1 week.
Okay.
If the final target is met earlier than planned, the campaign will end immediately.
Right.
Vitadun campaign ends. An initiative from...
I think that's kind of good. Holo me. What's holo me? Oh, is it hello me? I don't know. I don't get it. So. Okay, combat ranked. Harmless. Penniless. Aimless. Helpless. Okay. I don't think I'm harmless. I am kind of short planet. What I really need to know is where currencies, credit spent on ship, credit spent on loot, credit spent on repairs, credit on fuel, spent on sales, credit insurance. After in the year 3305, we still have insurance claims. That's preposterous. Number of ships owned. Yeah, I think I might have to get a new ship. Combat claim, combat bonus, assistance, crimes. Hello, shooting at a random planet. Notify it. Find issues. Lifetime find value. Bounty received earned. Yeah, I need a bit more of that bounty. Left time bounty, high time bounty. Market network, targeting profit, combinate, average profit, high single transfer. Wait, have they got rid of the alien narcotics? Come on, we need our alien narcotics. Yeah, it's okay for slaves, but no alien narcotics. Well, you can't have Elite Dangerous without an alien narcotics. Okay, so trading, mining, exploration, passengers, search, okay, knowledge base. I still have no idea how to retract my weapons.
Individuals, Aidan Tanner.
Our species has been banding together to fight the outsider since we lived in caves. We stand against the lawless, the invaders, and the monsters. And we're proud to do it. But you have to remember one thing. Nobody in the history of conflict ever saw himself as a monster. Everyone believes they're the hero of their own story. If you can't understand that, if you can't stand in the enemy's shoes, even for a second, and ask yourself why he thinks he needs to kill you, then you don't know what it means to be a soldier.
Aidan Tanner, addressed to Federal Cadets, 3298. Admiral Aidan Tanner is a senior officer in the Federal Navy. He has served for more than 4 decades, and in 3303 was given significant responsibility in the struggle against the Thargoids, first being appointed to Chief of Federal Security and later to Chief Military Liaison for the Cross-Superpower Initiative, Aegis.
No, I've had enough.
Individuals, Aidan Tanner.
Our species has been banding together to fight the outsider since we lived in caves. We stand against the lawless, the invaders, and the monsters. And we're proud to do it. But you have to remember one thing. Nobody in the history of conflict ever saw himself as a monster. Everyone believes they're the hero of their own story. If you can't understand that, if you can't stand in the enemy's shoes, even for a second, and ask yourself why he thinks he needs to kill you, then you don't know what it means to be a soldier.
Aidan Tanner, addressed to Federal Cadets,
helpful
3298. Admiral Aidan Tanner is a senior officer in the Federal Navy. He has served for more than 4 decades, and in 3303 was given significant responsibility in the struggle against the Thargoids, first being appointed to Chief of Federal Security and later to Chief Military Liaison for the Cross Superpower Initiative 8.
Scan detected.
He is widely respected, even outside of federal space, for his conscientious and level-headed approach to conflict. Tanner was expected to follow in the footsteps of his authoritarian father by becoming a doctor, but instead enlisted in the Federal Navy, along with a group of friends, in what he would later describe as a rash act of adolescent rebellion that I have not once regretted. Tanner's father died in 3277. The two never resolved their estrangement. Tanner's early naval career was anything but distinguished. Known to his comrades in arms as Spoonie for his habit of eating directly from food packets instead of using plates, he was distinguished more by his irreverent sense of humor than his competence. 6 months in, Tanner was found to be responsible for a scurrilous newsletter that satirized several senior officers, including Sergeant Burke Hazel, who was offended and deeply hurt. Hazel had taken a personal interest in Tanner and had encouraged him to persist when the cadet had struggled with basic training. Tanner's defense that he had been trying to improve morale was rejected. Although he was allowed to continue his service, he was marked as a potential insubordinate, a label that would later return to haunt him. Tanner's chief instructional officer, Commander Myra Dunstock, warned him to take military life more seriously. She took Tanner to a refugee facility, an experience he would later characterize as showing him what the military is there to prevent. Tanner recognized the last chance when he saw it, discarded his role as camp comedian, and threw himself into his training with unprecedented energy. The decisive incident in Tanner's career was the Autolycus mutiny of 3271. At the time, Tanner was serving as chief gunnery officer aboard the FDM Autolycus, a Farragut-class battlecruiser, under the command of Captain Jaden Hall. The ship was dispatched to restore order at Cold Harbor Station, which had been occupied by rebels following a descent into civil disorder. Captain Horn's orders were to monitor the station and await reinforcements. But when contact with the station was abruptly lost, he became convinced an attack was imminent. Surveillance footage later showed Horn acting in an increasingly erratic fashion. He screamed orders, slurred his words, and struck an ensign for making a minor mistake. Seeing a group of civilian ships preparing to leave the station, Horn ordered Tanner to open fire, convinced they were about to ram the Autolycus. Tanner refused to obey the order, claiming it was unlawful and that Horn was unfit to command. In the time it took for a furious Horn to have Tanner thrown in the brig, the escaping ships had jumped out of the system. At Tanner's court-martial, Horn tried to use his history of rebelliousness against him, but an explosive series of revelations followed. The escaping ships had been carrying evacuees, and the station's apparent silence was in fact due to Horn himself, who had disabled shipboard communications without telling his crew. Horn, who it would later emerge had been suffering from lexalamine-induced psychosis, committed suicide mid-trial by hijacking a fighter and detonating a grenade inside the cockpit. Tanner was exonerated, receiving a commendation from President Antonia Madison for his actions.
found into anything ever. Let's say if somebody was to now join in this, what they call it, Elite Dangerous. No, this one's me, just checking out everything is operational. Yes, it is. Good. I'll just leave it like that. I just hope I'm not going to bash into anything.
Scanned.
Who's scanning me this time? Okay, who's scanning me? Wait, I don't remember that big flighty thing before. I'm a little bit unnerved. Like, that thing over there looks like it's getting closer and closer. And I'm just stuck in the space station. That sun is very bright. Is this my first contact? Oh, if you want to know who that one viewer is, that's probably me. I'm watching it on here. Though I'm guessing that the oh, hello. Welcome to Elite Dangerous. I'm just exploring the galaxy. I still don't know what on earth I am doing, other than almost crashing into things. I have no idea what any of these is. I think it's this. Oh, I scared them off. Maybe that other view was contact. Maybe these were like aliens. Everybody's leaving me. I still don't know how to access this.
Scan detected.
I think they've got us in a... Let's follow that ship. We have new contact. There's nothing better to do than just to text bait, chase a random ship. I don't think I've lost contact just yet. I don't want to bash into the ship. All I want to do is follow the ship. See where it goes. Don't make me. Have we lost the ship? We've lost the ship, haven't we? Right. So looking forward to enjoying following that ship. Where am I? Am I? Where on earth am I? And there's that planet I kind of destroyed-ish. So what am I supposed to do here? So, pilot Federation local breach. Okay. That's where he was, that's where he came from. Do you think the reason why he's not letting me go too far away because I haven't explored this random place yet? I haven't done the tutorial stuff yet. head to that star. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love doing that. So glorious. It's just lighting up my entire room. No flight zone. I want to see what happens. I'm young, I'm naive, I'm 25. Oh, because this is 2000 and this is what year is it here? It's 3000 something, so the year's 3000, so it must be so 3305. So I must be very old then. Suspended animation I've been for a very long time. And we're gonna reel him off now. Boom. Is the no-fly zone thing is something that the game just says just so I can't get to it. And you try to explore that lovely star, but I can't seem to get to that lovely star. I'm heading for you, lovely star. I haven't got my weapons out. It took a long time to figure out how to get my weapons off. I don't know where my local branch is, so I'm just exploring the whole galaxy. Bye, person number 3. It was nice seeing you. This is such an awesome game. Since I can't get to that sun or that star and burn myself on it and explode on impact, I guess I'll just have to go back. Oh, now that is cool. Okay, so I can... Don't reverse. ghosts on me. There we go. Okay. I should be seeing them and they should be up here. There they are. Oh. Ship's light, ship's toggle camera, launch gear, cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Oops, what did I do? My ship's got high beam. This means I can flash people, doesn't it? Okay, next time I see a ship, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna flash them to let them know I'm in the vicinity. Since there's more than one person, I'm going to continue this stream for an hour. Dad, I'm flying. Are you proud of me? I know I'm on a I know I'm on a not what you say, what they call it, not a good what they call it, system. I know you say the PC is better than a console, but I'm flying. So we can use this. Yes. Yes. Do you think they have Metallica in 2000, 3000? We're at the Neverland. Okay. Oh. I'll do as much live streaming of this as I can. The tower gets plugged into. I think after the weekend, hopefully. Can somebody please tell me how to get a job in this? Because I have no idea. Oh, come on. I've got the... I can do this. Yes! 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 Oh, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. Oh, wow. Makes me play it. I can broadcast edits. Nice. Oh, wow. It's just... That looks awfully familiar. What is that? wish I had people working for me in this. The international police are going to probably fine me for flying in a flight zone. I can hear people talking now. I think my dad's got this in VR. This would be awesome to do in VR. This game is literally made for VR. Look at all this. Yes, playing it as in a regular controller is alright, but VR would be awesome. Look, you could even go like this. Ooh. Like this. You could even just... Can't seem to look behind me. Can we look behind? Okay, yeah. Right. I'm gonna land on one of these. Which is the right way up for this? Is it this way or that way? Can't tell. And there's no way of knowing where I'm going. New contact. Is that little ship there? I think I have found the landing pad. I think it's over there.
Landing gear deployed.
One. Let me just float there. Well, no. Okay, I can do 5. I can just about do 5. Not 6, but 5. I'm guessing this is where I land. Try to land here. Okay. No. There we go. Just land here. Have I landed yet? Nope. I just keep going down. Just land here.
Scan detected.
There we go. Now, can I get out my ship?
Cannot comply.
Okay.
Cannot comply.
Frame shift cancelled, mask lock. Okay. Alright, now I've landed somewhere. What's all this then? What's all this? Oh, there's that planet I shot. I didn't know I was shooting at it, and then when I found out, I thought, why not? Okay, so how do I get into a cargo bay or anything like that? It's complex, so you might be useful. Galactic powers. Galactic news. Oh yeah, there's the one where there was these frightened aliens running for their lives. There was an orphanage and it got blown up all because somebody decided to test out their weapons. Oh gosh. Oh. I can listen to the Galactic News. Okay, current CC rivers event are calculated to be 1966.8 without further falconation. This would be a balance of 2,227 next circle. Our experience predicts that we should all currently in fortification and expandation success arise. Jewel is heading towards the CC balance of 486 next circle. In other news, Edmund Mordaunt, current CC reserve the site calculated that be 272 minus without further fortification. The future seems what is with my reading tonight? Prosperous as next cycle balance will fall into the red at 174. Examining all possibilities of our expert calculator's data. So, I hope you enjoyed that live stream, and thank you. I hope you enjoyed that live stream, and thank you so much for watching. I am Ethelred Flametail, and I'll signing out. See you in the next long live stream.